Hi, Libra placements. I hope and pray all is well with you. Welcome to your November 2024 tarot reading. So this is my second time redoing your reading. And in your initial message, I got a download that you guys may have to redo something in this month, but it's supposed to bring you closer in connection with someone else. So the fact that I am redoing this message, I shouldn't be surprised about. It felt like there was an energy that was kind of attacking you. So if you kind of feel a little bit under attack, I just want to let you know I'm sending you some healing. Okay, that is some Palo Santo smoke that I have lit right now. And I just saged out. So, you know, it's going to be okay. It's a natural thing that's happening. I feel like there's something that's just wanting to disturb your peace, because everything that I keep getting, it's always like touching the leaves too, the lavender leaves. So I feel like there's something that's intentionally trying to disturb your peace, all right? So just be mindful. If you do need some sort of energetic cleanse, if you do get cleanses, get a cleanse during this time. You have the Four of Wands. So there is this happiness, this balance and equilibrium that is brought into your home life. Whether it's a new person, some happy, exciting energy that's coming in, you feeling more hopeful and optimistic, there's an exciting thing that is coming into you as well as your home to bring you happiness, fulfillment, satisfaction. 1111, of course, is very significant to you. I wouldn't be surprised for some of you guys if there is a surprising event that is taking off. Either you're holding an event of some kind, or there is somebody here that is appreciating something that you would do eventually. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you guys are feeling very kitschy, do DIY, maybe DIY some candles, some flames. Some of you guys could naturally like making candles during this time. You're making something with your hands. You're using your natural tools that you have, and you're creating things with it. It could be with family members, friends, children, cousins, something like that. But I feel like overall, you're doing something to really gain some sort of balance, to gain some stability after maybe somebody tried to play with you, either financially, career situation. Somebody could have been trying to stress you out at work. Or this could even be something where, like, let's say you don't have work or you have part-time work or something like that. It just feels like there was something that was really trying to take you out of your element, really trying to sit you down all the way. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised for some of you who have people who support you in some kind of way, shape, or form, whether it's a team, you could be a manager of some kind. I feel like you're going to have people on your side favoring you or making you look good in some way. It feels like you have some individuals in your life who may like be assistants to you of some kind, or maybe you're the assistant, but you're making somebody look good. They're getting recognized and you get recognized for doing your good job. Okay, that's what it's giving. All right. So something that you're doing, I feel like somebody is like presenting, or they're at their mark, whatever they needed to get to. They're showing off their results. People are definitely satisfied. If this is not yourself, if this is you, you need to know people are very satisfied at your appearance, what they're looking at, what they're displayed. It's so funny because I feel like either you felt unattractive and like you needed to change this part of yourself, but for some of you guys, this could just be how you're feeling about yourself personally or a circumstance, but there is something that you're choosing to change during this time. It feels like you're forced to, you want to. It feels like it's related to a direct transformation that happened or has been happening for like the last year and a half. I feel like there's just been this cycle that's been going on. It feels like it's a upheaval battle. It feels like there's something you've been pushing through, but it's so you can look mighty fine and attractive. You could have been in a toxic or unhealthy relationship with someone who you felt like you couldn't satisfy, or like since then you've needed to recover. Like, let's say you had a separation, a very unhealthy relationship you were in, a marriage, something that splendor. It feels like something was trying to drain you or exasperate you in any fucking way that it could. Okay. It's so funny that this is coming out, because I'm going to tell you, I didn't think that this was for Libra, but I got this download. I just had a dream, a premonition actually last night. Right. And I'm getting up after, and I'm reviewing the videos, and I'm noticing I did a ton of videos in Libra. And the one that I did right before Libra, it felt like I noticed my camera not uploading the video clearly. So that's why I'm redoing this message, right? Because I noticed that the cards weren't clear. Even though there was nothing changed, no difference in me filming, but for some reason, whenever I upload it and I see it on YouTube, it's just clouded. So this dream, I feel like, is very important because that's clouded too. There was something that came through about a person who was like taking advantage of you, getting everything that they could. Somebody you could have been dealing with, an ex who's a stalker, somebody who's like flat out crazy. They want to bring hardship to your life, perhaps because you have children with this person. Perhaps you wouldn't give this person something, like you wouldn't commit to this person because you feel like you deserve better in some way. Whatever this is, right? This stalker person, I'm seeing they're going to do something very corrupt. And then it's going to seem like they're going to win at first. And then they're going to lose it all. Okay, so do not be surprised if there is something hectic or chaotic, because this may not happen all in this month. But for some of you guys, if you have a court date or some situation, it's definitely going down in this month if you've gotten that date. But it feels like there's going to be a lot of drama. There's going to be like one more year of this BS, and then this person's finally going to get called out. They're going to be forced to be held accountable for something that they were doing. And they're going to be forced to like hold themselves accountable or forced to get out of your life if they don't. The Knight of Swords is here. I'm also getting here that there is some quick action, decisions, information, and news that is coming to you all very quickly, enlightening you with information. If you're friends with a Taurus, a Leo, those are like the main two signs. Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius is what I'm getting specifically off of this card specifically. For you, Leo, if you're friends with one of those signs, or you have those people like those zodiac signs in your family a lot, I wouldn't be surprised if one of those individuals are contacting you, reaching out to you, but it's like they're kind of calling you consistently during this time. So those are like the people that you're going to be connected to a lot. But I feel like they're also very trustworthy at giving you news that you may need very fast. Okay, even if these are people that you don't know, but you've been needing some news or information back, it's coming back from one of those signs, and it's going to come quick. This is the type of person, like, let's say something's been taking a long time. Don't blame this person for something coming in slow to you, because this person, they like to get their job done quickly. Now, what their job overall as an institution does is definitely separate from this person, because this person wants to help you. Okay, I can just tell how their energy is towards you. Like, even if this is a phone call, the person on the other side of that phone is very engaged in what they have to tell you. Okay, it almost feels like they kind of want to talk over you because they want to get this done so fast. Let me tell you, like, they want to get this done so fast. They come to the table knowing all truths or what they need to know for their job. Okay, this is also about you and how you show up. I feel like you're very informative, very responsible, very logical. I feel like people are going to come to you to make a quick decision during this time too, because they feel like you have a great intuition. I'm also picking up that there's going to be something here of a Kundalini awakening that's happening for you. It came out in your last reading too. Actually around the same spot. It feels like there's some sort of intellectual drift. Finally, people starting to trust you or see your point of view after they have been through some sort of experience. Awakening. They're seeing something from your perspective. If you're a psychic, a medium, an intuitive of any kind, or you have children and you kind of tell these children, you know, to trust you, you know what you're talking about, somebody's going to start believing you and trusting you more during this time. So like, I feel like I'm seeing more companionship when it comes to your connection with your children after the second week or going into the second week, the half of November. You have the King of Swords here. I am seeing that there's going to be a father figure who finds that they're trying to make something up to a child as they start to get older or after puberty. This is somebody who feels like they have either lost out on time when it comes to like seeing their children for their birthday. Somebody could be turning 14 years old as well as 4. Perhaps somebody has like a 10-age difference between them, their older child, and their youngest child or something like that. There's going to be some sort of huge get together that happens. Okay, there's going to be some sort of change that happens. If you have been concerned or worried about how something would go, like let's say you've been trying to be open about like somebody getting somebody back in your life, you know, after having like a hard time and you've been trying to be open about it, I'm seeing things actually go pretty well. This person's not going to bother you. Yes, they're going to see you. They're going to like it. They're going to kind of know not to come towards you. Okay, I feel like this person they've missed a lot, okay? And I feel like they're very self-aware. They're actually trying to be very mature and responsible, okay? Perhaps this person came to you at a Page of Swords energy at one point, just from what I'm getting, or they disappointed you. They feel like they absolutely disappointed you, and they are very aware of this. I feel like this person wants to make it up to you. They don't want to be the, yeah, I feel like this person, they actually, because sometimes it takes us a little bit longer than others, right? This person had to learn, because they had a lot of inner childhood wounds and shit like that, some things that were stripped away from them at like random times in their life, even after childhood. So I feel like this person, they had a struggle life, if you will, and they had to learn about truth, honesty, how to be a strong, compassionate masculine, how to be there for their children specifically, how to actually be there, be active in the role. Because I'm seeing there's a lot of like somebody who didn't really understand the importance or the emphasis of it. Like, people can tell you a lot of shit, but if you really don't feel that way, or you don't feel genuine about it, you don't believe it, so you don't see it, right? It feels like this person, they had to feel something recently in order to really appreciate what it is, because it feels like something was almost taken away from them. And I feel like this person is not doing this because this is not the type of person who is doing something because you called them out and you put them on child support or something like that, okay? I feel like this person is a little bit different, who I am picking up on energetically. So if that is your story, I feel like this person is going to start stepping forward, showing up a lot better for you, or just being somebody that you feel like is a little bit more supportive than they were before. And I feel like that's a step up. That's an improvement, okay? You have the Lovers here. Even if you are in a new relationship here, I do feel like there's something here about somebody stepping up into a different role. I'm also getting here, there's good news coming in towards you when it comes to love. Not only is Gemini positively affecting you or sending you in some healing blessings, Venus could be affecting you very heavily during this time. Venus and Jupiter feels like it's fucking with you all intuitively. I really like this energy for you. Yeah, it was giving me this. It's like spontaneity. It's like, do I try this? Okay, I'm gonna go for this. But it's like, it feels like the universe is trying to make it seem like you're the one in control of a matter that really they're kind of like being heavily suggestive, almost forceful with, but it's playful. They want you to try something. If somebody spontaneously starts a conversation with you, or something kind of comes forward at random, like you could be driving at some sort of stop, engaging in something, and like you exchange numbers with someone, I would not be surprised. And this energy, it feels like there's a by chance happening of something. Okay, so congratulations to those of you who it affects, because I feel like this is really cool. It's giving me this energy. If it's not affecting you love and romantically, some of you guys might get some surprise money that you really need, or some news about some money that's coming in. Some of y'all might also find out about some sort of romantic date or offer of one, okay? Maybe somebody's asking you out. Yeah. You got the Nine of Pentacles. It feels like you're also very prepared to nourish yourself, care for yourself, appreciate what you have going on. And when it comes to your expenditures, if you have if you're your own entrepreneur, you work for yourself, you have your own business of some kind, or your own content that you create in some way, it's definitely taking off. It's coming across the people that it needs to be met towards. I'm also picking up energetically, you could be feeling very good about something that you have resurrected in your life. There is something that you have resurrected, brought life back to. You thought about it, you wondered if you should, you finally took action on it, and it's playing out and it's turning out very well. Whether Aries is involved in some way, Aries season, April or March could be very significant in regards to this thing, or if it just makes you feel like you have this refreshing energy in your life whenever you do this, whatever you proceed to do. I feel like this is very invigorating, very enlightening for you. If you create clothes, or if you're in the mood for clothes shopping during this time, you may discover that your style is changing, but it's changing for the better. It's more you. It actually looks better on you, makes you feel more youthful as well. If you are wanting to get a haircut or change in that type of way, it feels like you're doing things that are more suitable for you. Things that make you feel a little bit more excited, but also there is some sort of role that you're trying to fit into. Some of you guys, it could be a role of like work or something like that. For others of you, you're wanting to represent yourself in a better way. You want to highlight some sort of change or initiation that you've had in your life that's thought-provoking, that you feel like other people would like. Whatever this is that you're doing, I feel like it's going to not only favor you, suit you very well. If this is like a hair color change, it's going to suit your skin very well. But I'm seeing a lot of people complimenting you for finally making this choice, and then it's favoring you when it comes to your career again. And then it almost feels like your lover, your partner here, they're like the cherry on top when it comes to this, okay? It doesn't even feel like they're the main squeeze or the main reasoning why you're doing this. And I feel like because you're not necessarily prioritizing the perspective of another, but you're putting yours first, that you get this true blessing that really, really pays out double fold because of the way that you think. You're not so complex with your feelings and emotions. You know very clearly what you want to do for you, and you're not going to change that. And I feel like people can't really like mess with your confidence. So anybody who kind of comes in and they seem nervous around you, or if they seem a little bit skittish, like friends or people that you feel like used to be able to easily egg you on to do something or encourage you to like get involved or easily influence you, it doesn't feel like they're able to do that anymore. It feels like they've lost a little bit of grip or control that they had on you. Because I feel like a little bit slightly you could have felt bullied or slightly intimidated here and there from the situation, even if you didn't say much. You could have been like, oh, okay, they're just doing a little tease and banter, but there's a little bit more that's beneath the surface, okay? But let's go ahead and get some more messages when it comes to your love relationships, whether you're single, in a commitment, a marriage of any kind. Let's see what's coming through romantically for Libra. Changing them. Trying to change someone never works. Accept them as they are or move on. I feel like there's something here that you have learned about this idea, this perception, this thought specifically about changing someone. So when you choose to change yourself, I feel like it's almost like you are very undisturbed by other people's opinions of them because you know you. Like, I feel like I'm talking to one of those Libras who are like, hey, I know myself, okay? When I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it then, and that's it, okay? But it feels like perhaps either you or someone else struggles with this a little bit. And I feel like there's something here that's coming through about self-acknowledgement. Insecurities. Work on building your confidence and feeling safe in your relationship. Like I said, whether it's you or somebody else, I feel like there's something here that's coming to the surface. Somebody's learning about where somebody's insecurities lie. I'm also getting this energy here of like, maybe your partner is the only person that you really connect with or speak to about a situation. And so like when it comes to comparison, you only really have this one opinion, or you don't really have the right opinion to go to as it is. It feels like you need to trust yourself. And I feel like perhaps that's why Source is kind of encouraging you to kind of go around and look and mingle other places. Maybe you kind of need to explore your options too, or like revise who you're connecting with, because if you're only going to this one source but you don't understand, like let's say you had some people in the past who are like this person's kind of just pushing you away from everybody and kind of keeping you to themselves, and then you're trying to figure out what the fuck everybody means when they're like, oh, somebody's too controlling of you. This would be a perfect example of that, and you not being aware of it, being totally aloof to the fact that somebody kind of got you, right? But if that's not your story, right, if it's not that severe, just be mindful, like there could be, that underlying energy there. Make sure that you have your sensibility and control as well within you, where you're not kind of projecting or excessively trying to manicure somebody in your life, okay? Because I feel like that type of energy is going to severely get called out. And I don't want you guys to be like thinking that somebody's like energetically attacking you or psychically attacking you. It feels like somebody's actually tired of being attacked in that way, okay? So I don't know who I'm talking about, if this is you or if this will be somebody else and they're kind of coming towards you like this, but just be mindful. That energy is here of like somebody needing to stand up for themselves in this month. So, just have that on your radar, okay? But Libra, those were your messages. I don't want to take up too much more time. Thumbs up the video if it resonated with you. Comment or subscribe to the channel. Perhaps share it with someone that you feel like may resonate with it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you so much, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.